Pisces, I'm with my cards here, and with every card I look at, I'm hearing Pisces. Pisces. This is a regretful reading. Someone's in deep regret. And this is also a frustrating reading. So I'm going to have to do 2 spreads here to help this energy along, because it's in the way. It's the reason I pulled the cards. And I have someone here in this Celtic cross. The first card that came out is the Prince of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. That's who we're talking about. And not just are we talking about this person, we're talking about how they're struggling at the loss of an opportunity here. That's what's crossing them, the Ace of Pentacles. And they've lost more than an opportunity. What they keep thinking about is really how they've played a big part in breaking their own heart, in contributing to the loss of an opportunity to build something valuable with you. That's what's playing underground in their mind. And we don't usually read for other people, you know, but if it comes up, I felt movement in my sacral energy. This is creation energy. This is sacral energy. I don't want YouTube strikes. And that's what it is. And so it's moving in your space. And it should only be moving in your space when you tell it to move. It shouldn't be moving in your space when someone else tells it to move. Okay? And so that's why we need to transmute this energy. We need to understand it and somehow figure out a way to cover ourselves, protect ourselves. This person is probably going to hear this reading. And this is me speaking from both ends. And so that's why I'm explaining the energy. This person does watch you, okay? Okay. And the song that comes up, I'm not going to sing it today. It's morning, I'm still very groggy. And besides that, I feel like I'd be putting salt in a wound if I sing this song. But it came up, and it's the Cranberries, When You're Gone. Okay, maybe I can just remind you of the song. It goes, doob-it-up, doob-it-up. You know that song? And it's got deep nostalgia, this song. I'm going to link the song at the end of this reading for you to listen. And the words go, hold on to love, that is what I do, now that I've found you. And from above, everything's stinking, they're not around you. And in the night, I could be helpless, I could be lonely, sleeping without you. And in the day, everything's complex, there's nothing simple when I'm not around you. But I miss you when you're gone, that is what I do. Hey baby, and it's going to carry on, that is what I knew. Hold on to my hands, I feel I'm sinking, sinking without you. And to my mind, everything's stinking, stinking without you. And you know, I picked this up because in the advice here, I've got the Lovers. And so this person is being advised to reckon with their decisions. They also, the entire time when they were dealing with you, they knew they were going to lose you. Yet, they did what they did. And so, you know, how, in a regretful space, how is the advice the Lovers? Choices. And then, in your surrounding factors, I've got here a Two of Cups. That's in their surrounding factors. This is a factor that they need to take account, that you have someone else in your heart. You have a Two of Cups. There's a Two of Cups. There's a completely different idea. A Two of Cups and a Knight of Wands does not equal in this situation. They're not ready to move forward here. They're not ready to move forward. And I see them here in the near future. Still, I've got the Eight of Pentacles, working hard in their mind, grappling with their thoughts at night on how to fix this and how to work through it and how to change it. That's what we've got. And when I saw that card is also when I got Pisces. And it's not funny at all. There's a haunting here. There's a haunting. What I admire about this person's mind space, at the top of mind, I've got someone here who's needing to get honest with themselves, who knows that they're at a point, which is actually a turning point in their own lives. It's the King of Swords, authority. Their mind is managing how thoughts run here. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to work through the thoughts. Let's get clarity. One of the things they're considering is approaching you somehow in a balanced way as friends. As friends. And in the area of what they want the most and what they fear the most is the Four of Pentacles. And the card says stability. And this is like trying to put the pieces back together and acceptance. They do not want to accept this. They know they need to accept this, but they do not want to accept this. It goes back to that song. It's like they want to hold on. They want to hold on. And you see how these links, they're all interlinked. And a 4 also reminds me of, I almost forgot that the Four of Pentacles, especially because of the design of these cards, I forgot that it literally is the card of clutching onto what you've got, holding on. Hold on to my hands. I feel I'm sinking. They do not want to accept this. I feel for you, Pisces, because it's like watching a movie here. It's like knowing exactly what the outcome's going to be. It's like watching someone dig themselves into a hole, and then you still have to deal with the aftermath. What I'm going to say here is, let's change how we're looking at this. You might feel like you're dealing with the aftermath, but perhaps this is just part of the journey to your Two of Cups. And this is something that was always going to happen. This was always part of the story, and quite a necessary part of the story. And you knew this as someone who has been looking ahead. This was always the story. This was always the journey. There's something about this where I've got two people here making very different decisions as they walk a journey, knowing exactly how this journey is going to pan out. Both of you knew how this was going to pan out, yet you still both walked the journey. This was destined to happen this way. That's very interesting. And I don't know, in the outcome here, I've got the Six of Swords. This is transition. It says on the card. This is moving away with your truth. But the card fell. It didn't just fall. As I was trying to catch it, it was flipping around. This is an outcome card. Why are we flipping around on whether we're going to walk away? This is some stuck energy. Okay, to clarify, I got the Eight of Cups, which is also moving away. And these are cups. So both cards are about moving away. And this card in particular first fell upside down, and then I turned it over. And basically the outcome here is that what's going to be revealed is that there's going to be a sense of acceptance here. Love may always be there. Love may always be there. And I suppose when we're clutching, we want to hold on to love, just like the song says. We want to hold on, but you can walk away with love. You can walk away with love. You can keep love in your heart and find acceptance and leave. That's what's going to be revealed. What's going to delay this is just the sense of acceptance. I'm going to pull one more card here to find out what can help this acceptance along. And at the bottom of the deck, I've got the Five of Swords, and the card says defeat. this reading, just because of the way this card looks, I'm reminded that the card that comes before it is the Four of Swords, which is just not fighting a situation. And that's the acceptance card. So these are like necessary stages. And I thought of the Four of Swords. I have the Five of Swords in terms of what will help it along, what will help us get to the Six of Swords. So this is 4, 5, and 6. And so this is a matter of a final truth. There's a final truth that's still going to be revealed here. What's this final truth? The Six of Wands. This reading is brutal. They're going to notice that you've moved on. They're going to notice that you're happy. The card says success. They're going to see you celebrating not just your life, your love life as well. I feel for this person. And look at how she's standing facing us here with her hands on her hips. There's a bit of a smug look. She's never given me this energy, this card. There's a bit of a smug look, and it's not so much that. She's proud of herself. She's worked hard to get to where she is. She's proud of herself. However, her energy to someone else might land as smug, and it's not. Yeah, this reading was brutal. And I'm going to tell you something, Pisces. I'm going to tell you that what you need to do here to help this person, because there's clearly a deep level of compassion you have for them. I can feel that because you share their sense of regret. You share their sense of regret. What you need to do here is believe in this person's ability to move on. Your knowing that they can move on will help them to move on. You're powerful. This reading to me, as I was just packing up the cards, feels so representative of your growth as a person. And it also doesn't feel like a reading isolated to just a love situation. I see the nature of this connection, and I see how linked it is to the rest of your life. And so I see how it represents a pivotal change in your life, especially with that Two of Cups that came up in what's surrounding. You're in a new season. You're in a new season. And so that's also why you need to be mindful of how you manage this energy and its acceptance. And when I say acceptance, I mean that person's acceptance of your new beginning.